Welcome to the Soulful Mystics podcast. I'm Steph.
And I'm Julie, and we are intuitive hypnotists, sharing our journey along the way.
Hey Mystics, Steph here. This episode is near and dear to my heart. It is a session that we will be sharing. I will talk about that in a moment, but first I wanted to encourage you all to hop on our email list. You can now subscribe. We will have the link down in the show notes. We will send you fun emails and news, promos, all that good stuff. And if you want to dive deeper into your soul's journey, we are here to guide you. And you can take advantage of our free consultations and a 10% off with the code SMP10. Okay, now I am winging this one because it has been a really emotional time for me and my fur babies. As you all know, I love animals, especially my little babies. And this session that we are going to be sharing with you is just the gift that keeps on giving for me. So shout out to Sarah. Thank you so much for wanting to work with me. And thank you for this amazing session and the beautiful messages. You know, I do believe that people are drawn to work with us for reasons beyond what we understand in the moment. And this one is no exception. I feel like every time I have to edit and listen to it as I do that, it's exactly what I need to hear in that moment. Dealing with grief of a loved one, of a pet, is definitely something that is one of the most hardest things to work through as a human, I believe. And this session is really beautiful and truly does help that thought. And I, at this point recording, February 27th, this intro, I have not lost one of my fur babies. Cooper and Roxy are both going through some really serious health issues, and I think the grieving process starts as they get older, and I do believe that that's what I'm experiencing right now. And so I wanted to personally thank Sarah and her guides, her higher self, for this session, this message. The images and experience continues to help me through these really tough times as a fur mom, or I guess a dog mom, because fur mom would mean that I'm furry. And the way that Sarah's one guide showed up for her in the spirit guide portion was just beautiful and hilarious. And I could really just picture everything the way that she was explaining it was just magical and whimsical and fun. And I do believe that being human is about that, right? I'm learning that lesson continuously where you can't have the joy and happiness without the sadness. And so I am working on embracing this sadness by appreciating all the joy that these dogs continue to bring me every day. And yeah, I am sorry if I made you cry on your way to work. It is a really beautiful session, and I think I've just kind of been holding off on sharing it with you all because, like I said, it is the gift that keeps on giving, and I knew that I'd feel called to do this intro whenever I guess I needed it most, and hopefully you all need it at this time too. And yeah, so I am sending you all my love, and if this session resonates with you in any way and you want to share your story or just want to say, hey, let us know how you're doing. Let us know if 2024 has been a rocky, emotional, yet amazing couple months for you. I don't know. We want to hear from you. We really do. So please get on that email list. All right. Here is a session involving a girl and her wolves. Enjoy. And what are you aware of here?
I think there's like snow and wind.
And if you feel into your body, just tuning into your senses, what do you know about yourself?
I'm not sure, but I feel like there's wolves around or dogs. I think wolves
And what are they doing?
running in the snow.
And how do you feel watching them running in the snow?
Proud.
And do you feel like you're alone watching them?
Yeah.
And do you feel comfortable around them, like they're maybe a pack of wolves that you've encountered before?
Yeah.
Good. And just feel into that. Be with them as they run around in the snow. Tune into how your body feels, how your heart feels. Do you get the sense that you're human?
I'm not sure, but I'm feeling kind of sad a little.
Yeah, tune into that and see what else comes in.
There's a sled,
Okay.
like sled dogs.
Blood dogs?
Yeah, like pulling a sled, and they're all tied up together with the sled.
And are they pulling you somewhere?
I think they're waiting for me.
Okay. And what are you doing as they're waiting?
I'm just watching.
And did you get a sense of where that sadness might be stemming from?
I feel really connected to each dog or wolf.
Yeah.
I feel bits of that with my dogs now, but less, more sense of connection and a collaboration of the pack, I guess.
A connection of the pack?
Yeah,
And so you feel the connection throughout the entire pack.
yeah.
And if you were to tune into one of these dogs, any one of them that stands out the most in this moment, are they trying to tell you anything as they wait for you?
Yeah, there's one that's all white with light eyes. I feel like it wants me to snuggle it or pet it, like come over and rub its face.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the leader or the one I'm most connected with.
Okay. And what is he trying to tell you, he or she?
Don't be afraid. We'll work together.
That's beautiful. And so, what do you think you're going to work together to do, to accomplish?
I think we're traveling together. I don't really get a sense of what. There's the sled, and the dogs are all hooked up and ready to go.
And does any name stand out to you? Do you know that leader's name?
Milo,
Lilo?
something like that. I'm just very aware of their body language. Like we can just communicate with our body language. So I'm aware of each dog's communication and expressions.
Amazing. And do you get the sense that they communicate in their own unique way, or is it universal?
Universal.
That's so cool. And does anything else come in this scene?
Snowy landscape, very serene. Like I'm
The
wearing furs.
birds?
Yeah, I feel like I'm stuck a little.
Like you're stuck?
Yeah,
Physically stuck, or do you feel more energetically in this scene?
energetic.
Yeah. So just tune into that. Where do you feel that in your body,
My center.
in your center? And is that where the sadness is coming from?
Yeah,
Yeah, so just tune in to that energetic stuckness feeling and be with that. And when we're accessing these memories through the soul and subconscious, we're able to see or know a little bit more as we focus on it.
feels like one of the dogs is missing me
Okay.
or not here anymore.
Yeah, so if you were to walk up to the sled and maybe count the amount of harnesses that you have, or maybe that number automatically comes into your mind,
I think 12.
and how many dogs are there?
Yeah, 11.
11?
Yeah.
So just tuning into that, and maybe you can telepathically communicate with the alpha dog in this scenario, and maybe he can let you know or she can let you know if there's a dog missing, and if so, how to find them or where they might be.
I think something happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know what happened, but we're not gonna get them back. I can feel all the dogs like thoughts in my head in this moment. Like I know what each one is thinking or feeling.
And what comes up with that if you tune into the thoughts that are passing through your mind in this moment? What do they feel and what are they thinking?
I'm feeling more the female dogs, feeling like comforting and a little bit of their sadness, but like and a strength about moving forward.
Yeah.
I keep getting the name Maisie, so I
Mm,
think one of the females is Maisie.
oh, I love that. Yeah, so focus on Maisie. And what does she look like?
She's more gray brown, really thick coat, and really gentle.
And when you look at Maisie, when you look into her eyes, is there any recognition with her energy of someone you might know in this life as Sarah?
No, but she just feels like one of my children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So just
Mm.
tuning into their energy, their strength, their ability to move forward, even though there is a sadness there. And just let me know what happens next.
I'm just proud of the team with all of these different personalities and quirky behaviors and strengths or weaknesses in each dog and how they can all come together, work as a team, as one.
And where do you all live? If you think about the home or the place that you all stay, does anything come to mind?
Somewhere up north, that's all I'm getting. There's like a big lake nearby, definitely big bodies of water nearby.
And so these are your babies. They stay with you on the same property,
Yeah,
and you were the one who taught them how to come together and work as one?
that's what it feels like because I'm so in tune with each.
Yeah. And does anything else come in here?
Just sadness and gratitude, just taking in all the beauty of each of one of them.
So just taking in all that beauty and amplifying it, amplifying the gratitude and the pride and the love. And do you feel that this scene is complete?
I think it's complete.
So we're just going to fast forward. We're going to see if any other scene comes up in this life and just allowing those details to settle in. What are you aware of here?
I'm under a pine tree and there's a lot of needles on the ground and I'm padding around in the needles. Feels like a burial or maybe something that happened a little bit ago, but this is a spot and I'm just touching the ground.
And is the pack with you?
I'm alone.
And as you touch the ground, do you feel the energy of the one that was buried there?
Yeah, like a dark gray coloring.
And in your body, do you feel any heaviness, any stuck energy that you want to release?
Yeah, in my stomach.
Your stomach. And what does it feel like if it has a texture or a sensation?
Undigestible feeling.
And so just know that you can move this energy, allow it to just flow up and out. And as it flows up and out, it's able to give you a little bit of insight of what might be the root cause of this sensation, this stuck energy in your stomach. And just let me know if anything comes up.
Difficult to lose some companion.
And does anything come in about how you can move through this energy?
I think tuning into the air around like with snowflakes, and I'm feeling there's magical snowflakes.
Yeah, bring in all that magic.
Really crisp winter air.
Breathe that magical, crisp winter air in. And as you take a breath in, feel that magic working on your throat, on your stomach, allowing you to release the grief, the stuck energy, maybe the things that you're holding back, the emotions that you might not speak of, allowing it to just flow up and out with the help of all of this magical, crisp winter air, feeling it soothe you, and knowing that the energies of the pack are there with you to help you heal, moving forward along with them and their spirits. And just continue to do that until it feels like it's past. You feel light and free of that stuck energy.
Just feeling in a lot of gratitude and love.
Amplify that gratitude and love. And as you amplify it within your heart, within your solar plexus, within all your chakras, feel it work its magic, because nothing is stronger than love. Love can defeat anything. So allow it to just wash your entire body, your soul, your energy field, knowing that their souls are never truly gone. They're always with us in some way. And take your time. Just let me know when it's complete, or if something changes, something shifts.
Keep getting the image of the body under the soil, but feeling like that's healing somehow. The burial and the body in the soil being held and just very tightly held.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Very tightly held by Mother Earth and reconnecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like I can let go because I'm passing on the mothering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passing it on to Mother Earth.
Yeah. I felt okay to let go for that reason.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Good. So just bringing in all that love, that gratitude, and that motherly, nurturing energy, the gentleness, everything that came from these dogs, sending them love and kisses. And maybe they want to join you for this spiritual guidance. Hop on that sled and allow them to bring you into this space. Whatever feels good and natural to you. And I'm going to count from 1 to 4. And when I reach 4, your awareness will shift just enough to enter that angelic, peaceful place of spiritual guidance. 1, feeling peaceful and calm. 2, allowing that cool winter air to rub on your skin, feel them in your lungs. 3, and 4. In the distance, you see this garden, however that feels good and right for you in this moment. Maybe it's in the winter, or maybe it's spring. But just know that it's a timeless space and a spaceless time. And your guides are here for you always. And you may get their insights through a knowing, a sense, a memory, a vision. And over time, you're going to be able to see and know more about your guides. It's a natural process that effortlessly takes place the more you allow yourself to be in this relaxed state. Even more details becoming clear.
There's some tall wildflowers all around, but some grass in the center, like a circle with a stone bench that I'm sitting on.
Amazing. So if you walk over to that stone bench and you take a seat and invite one or multiple guides to step forward to either sit with you on that bench or to just be in your presence. And does anyone in specific step forward?
A tall man,
What does he look like?
dark. I'm just sensing dark. I don't know.
What does his energy feel like?
Like strong and protective.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask Sarah's guide, and if Sarah gives permission to speak through her or just to relay the message, what is your name?
Or Leon.
And why are you Sarah's spirit guide? What is your role as her guide?
She helped me stay strong.
And how long have you been with her?
A long time.
Aurelion, are you someone who has experienced a past life with Sarah before, or are you strictly on that side of the veil and act as a guide?
Guide.
And how can she connect with you? How do you communicate with her?
Through nature and trees.
Amazing.
Strong trees.
And what kind of signs should Sarah look out for to know that you're there with her in that moment?
When I feel peaceful, but also very strong and connected with nature.
Anything that when you see, it'll be his way of saying he's with you?
Large birds like hawks
Mm-hmm.
and eagles and owls in the trees.
Amazing. And what insight can you share with Sarah about what she's learning in this life?
Learning to be human.
Yeah,
Learning to move freely.
amazing. And would you say that she's spent many other lives as something other than human?
This is new and difficult for her.
Pardon, what's difficult for her?
Being here,
Do you have any advice on how she can make it a little bit easier for herself being here?
connecting with nature, and relying on that connection as the truth.
Hmm. And why was she shown that life with the amazing pack connection today? What was the purpose behind it?
He's good at subtle communication and nonverbal communication with animals, and that feels more natural.
Yeah. And would you say that's something that she could pursue in this life as Sarah? How she could develop it even more?
Have more animals.
Mm-hmm. And what else can you tell us about Sarah's gifts?
Good at observing, listening, but not as embodied, or good at observing life, but not as connected yet.
And how could she develop these gifts? What is the best way, tool, or course, anything she can learn to connect more with her spiritual gifts?
More quiet contemplation, meditation outside.
Amazing. And what is the most important next step for Sarah?
I'm seeing that my side, he's like dancing or moving his arms kind of like a mimicking a bird, but in a dancing way. I think letting go more or dancing more.
Yeah. And will dancing allow Sarah to let go a little bit easier?
Yeah, and just feeling that joy.
Yeah.
I'm really liking his energy of
Yeah.
dancing right now.
Me too. I feel like I can really see it.
And it's like sweet, kind of weird because he's really tall.
And so when you dance, maybe you're dancing in your kitchen, just invite him in and relive this experience so that he can dance with you.
Yeah,
Amazing. And what can he tell you about your mission in this life and what skills you need to learn to fulfill this mission?
more action and more speaking because it will come by exploring. I, it will show itself when I'm more open to exploring.
And what can you tell us about this blue orb that visited Sarah?
That was reassuring me, like a sign of reassurance or like something getting plugged in, like recharging a battery or something like that.
Interesting. And a few more questions. If Aurelion or another guide would like to step forward just to answer some questions about Sarah, her relationships, and as well as her health, just let me know who we are talking to when they do.
I feel like there's like a gate with some people waiting, but the main side is staying here.
Okay. So, why are Sarah and Dakota so connected? What insight can they give us about that connection?
We've been together a long time. Something about like ourselves being the same.
Mm.
Something about, yeah, just not sure, but together a long time.
And what can we know about Sarah's paternal grandma?
Yes, she is there and she is eager to see what's happening in my life.
And does she provide any signs that you can look for from her?
Like I'm holding something that she used to hold and now I have it. And she is really invested to see what becomes of that.
Do you get a sense of her energy?
Very loving and warm and very old. Like there's a lot of love and capacity for love somehow tied to how, I guess, old she's feeling.
And what can we know about Gout's experience in past lives with Sarah or her husband? Were there past lives together? Was he present in that wolf pack? What can we know about that?
Yes, he's always been present in some form or another for both of us.
Beautiful. And you get the sense that he will be reappearing in some form or another in this life?
Yes. And he is also connected to both of us in like a guardian way in past lives. Like she was an older friend of ours or some like a mentor, something like that.
So she's a wise soul, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Is having a child in the cards for you in the future? Is that something that you can know of?
It is coming up
Okay,
whenever we want. It will happen.
amazing. And what can they give you on insight into moving up north to Lake Superior and if that's a good choice?
It is a good choice. We'll be able to grow a lot more with more space and nature.
Yeah, and a very strong connection, it seems. And when would you know that it's the right time? What signs or feelings can you look out for?
Oh, they seem like I already know, and I already know, and
Okay.
it'll be fine. It'll be everything will everything will work out, or everything will fall into place.
And what can you tell us about career choice and how to find more fulfillment right now?
Career is not like not supposed to be my focus.
Yeah.
almost like it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
There's just so many other things.
Yeah, like what? Anything come up specifically?
Family, home, being outside, little moments that mean the most to me.
Yeah, beautiful. And with that, do you have any advice on what direction you should go next or how you can start to make money in a way that makes you happy and joyful?
Exploring, exploring my skills and creativity and seeing what comes of that.
Amazing. Following your curiosity is an amazing way to explore your soul as well. And what can one of your guides or a few of your guides tell you in order to prepare for your surgery in January?
Take care of myself, love myself, and be really gentle. Like gentle activities, more meditation and relaxing time to cleanse my energy and be more connected to myself.
And what could you know about how to heal from that extreme pain?
It's safe in my body now, and I can trust my body and protect my body now.
And do they have any advice on how you can work best to heal your body from pain, to restore your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and how to ground yourself? Do they have any advice on what you can start to do today or tomorrow?
Enjoying colors, like creativity, just feeling like enjoying color, feeling color, like painting and feeling the vibrant colors, feeling, letting myself feel. The biggest thing would be feeling my emotions.
Yeah. And do they have any advice on how you can start doing that in a way that would best serve you?
Exploring my creativity with color, and I think making the space and intention is the biggest thing right now.
Yeah. Amazing. Such beautiful messages. And that's it for today's episode. Until next time, stay curious,
Stay mystical.